Alright, so here's just a little bit about the trip to California for my grandpa's funeral. So first of all, I had been preparing Max from the moment we knew we were going to California with my family about what it's like to travel with my family.
Stupid. Very stupid.
Oh my goodness. I was telling him the stories of how interesting it is to travel with them, and he just, I don't think he quite grasped how insane it is with my family.
Oh, horrible. Atrocious. Annoying.
I love my parents, don't get me wrong, but my dad overcomplicates things. My mom freaks out from the overcomplication, and my brother is like, it's not that bad, guys. It's not that hard. We can do it like this. Lots of craziness. So there was a lot of back and forth and like, what are we doing type of thing.
Nobody could communicate.
No. So we had a lot of fun with that. But we started out with a flight from DFW to Phoenix, where we had, what was about 2-hour, 3-hour layover.
I was in a pissy mood.
Yeah, he was in a bit of a mood, mostly because of my family at that point. Once he had some like downtime to not talk to people, and he got food in him, he was a little bit better, right?
A little.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fun with that. Then we flew from Phoenix into Bakersfield, where we ended up sitting on the tarmac of Phoenix Sky Harbor for over an hour, I think, waiting to take off because there was just it's like every plane at the airport left at the same time. So literally, we just sat there. I actually took a small nap and woke up before we took off. We sat there so long.
Bill kamikaze pilot later on.
Yeah, that's the next story. Was when we were descending into Bakersfield, it was like they stayed as high as possible, as long as possible, and then almost nosedive.
Just to avoid turbulence.
Just to avoid turbulence. Rosie. And we had, I mean, it was fun. I mean, it's a fun memory now, but like...
My stomach was not the same.
The flight, so for those of you who don't know, the flight from Phoenix to Bakersfield is literally like an hour. And that's from...
You literally go up and then go right down.
Yeah, that's the time you depart the one gate to where you pull up to the next gate. So that's not even the whole air time. And so that was it's so short, and they're flying it on bigger planes now. So the problem with that is there's more people and it takes longer to get through the whole like snack and complimentary beverages. So by the time, and we were almost to the back, like we had like what, 2 rows behind us, 1 or 2. And so by the time they got back all the way to us for that, everyone in the back had to like inhale their beverages.
Well, I'm dancing in the background by the toilet.
Yeah, he was dancing by the toilet. We're all inhaling our beverages, and then we have such a steep and fast descent that's like, a lot of us had pop. So a lot of fizziness, carbonation, and then you have like the extremely fast decline.
If you don't know what pop is, it's soda.
So it was... I mean, a lot of us were having issues with our ears popping, burping. It was just like all at once, and all of our stomachs were like upset for a bit afterwards. But then, and then we got into Bakersfield. We spent 2 days with my aunts. And then the last full day we had there was the funeral, which of course funerals are never fun. They're very like somber. My grandpa's was hard.
There goes Max's suitcase.
Capsule will never be the same.
There goes mine.
It's gonna be hard for me to explain this without actually crying, but
One suitcase left. Props.
so that was
Unless I missed it.
my brother's first time seeing our grandma's grave. And then of course he's seeing our grandpa's name on the tombstone, and he's seeing, you'll see the picture here, but he was seeing the like plywood and the construction cone above where my grandpa was going to be buried.
And
So
also seeing your grandmother's name too.
well, I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And so, of course, there was just a lot of emotions just piled on at once. We did have a little bit of fun with my brother, though, because in one of the pictures here, you'll see the way he was dressed, he looks like
Secret Service.
like a Secret Service.
Or
like,
Men in Black.
Yeah. So we kind of made fun of him on that. But of course, we had to have a little bit of fun with that. But my grandpa's funeral was the most tears I've seen at a funeral in my family. He was a retired lieutenant colonel in the Army Reserves. So, of course, he had the flag over the
Casket.
Thank you. And then
The full military honors. Minus
Yeah,
the
so-
salute.
Yeah, so they when they after the memorial, like the one in the, like the service inside the chapel there, they moved his casket over to the graveside, and that's where they did the taps and the folding of the flag, and they passed it to my step grandma. I'm having a hard time with this still. It'll just never be the same.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah, so
Like, I mean, yeah, I cried. It wasn't like my grandmother's because I only knew the man for so long.
yeah.
So,
But I mean, we did still have fun on the trip. We our hotel had a pool, really cool pool, to be honest. And we both, like, 2/3 of the nights we were there, we went out because we were on a first floor, and we had a suite that had a sliding door that went straight out to the pool. And so we went 2 nights in a row, and we just sat at the pool, put our feet in. Even though we didn't have swimsuits, we just put our feet in. And the last night, you'll see here, we've got my mom and one of her sisters, and it was just kind of nice and relaxing to sit there and have all of that. But so that's kind of just a brief overview of our trip to California. Of course, we had a lot of fun with my family, but of course, it was a very hard time. So
yeah.
but obviously, I was going to show you whatever video clips and pictures that I could of this. So this is just kind of the overview of it. But we'll see you in our next video, guys. Next one's Florida. Bye.